Sniping in FIFA 22 Ultimate Team will always be a popular way to trade because it's simple, and if you have the correct player, it will equal to you making loads of coins. But a problem that has always existed with the sniping method is that players could be good to snipe for a few days, but after those days, they will never work again. The players become impossible to use, especially with the FIFA 22 market, where players can be up for a few thousand coins one day and then down to discard value the following. That's why in this video, we will be going through 3 sniping filters that I regularly go to, and they're likely to work for the rest of FIFA 22. But before we do get into the video, if you're looking to get some very easy coins, then there is no better place than Mule Factory. Head over there to get yourself some cheap and fast FIFA 22 coins, completely reliable, and if you use Fnatic 5 out checkout, you'll also get yourself a 5% discount. Link can be found in the description down below. Getting back into the video, I'll start off by saying that I'm not the biggest fan of sniping, but I can see it has its place within FIFA 22, and there are times in which I do use sniping filters just to make a few extra coins whilst I'm waiting for other trades to expire. But I like knowing when a sniping filter is definitely going to work, so I'm not there wasting my time trying to find different types of players that I can use for sniping filters. I also don't want to spend my time watching other content creators posting videos about sniping filters, but when I put them into action, the price has completely changed, making that sniping filter completely useless. So these are a few that I've been using for the past couple of months, and they're still working well to this day, so I think they're going to carry on working. So the first sniping filter that I use is looking either for Edison or Allison, but without actually typing their names in specifically. The good thing about both of these players is that they are both within the Premier League, they're both red gold, they both have the same nationality being Brazil, and they're both at a similar price. So you can put in this sniping filter where you look for rare gold, Brazil, goalkeeper within the Premier League, and all you need to do is find their lowest buy now. Now, as this is FIFA 22 and the market is up and down on a daily basis, it is always worth just double checking. But because these are high rated, desirable goalkeepers to use within game that fit within a lot of different teams, there will always be an opportunity for you to snipe these as players. They're normally priced anywhere between 30 to 40,000 coins, so just look to see what their lowest buy now is on your platform and on that day, and then work out the 5% EA tax, and then also take a few thousand coins away to how many coins profit that you're looking to make per card. Normally, I try to look for a small amount of about 500 coins, that way I'm able to buy every deal that pops up. But I'm also making sure that I can get deals which will give me a few thousand coins profit per card, and they do show up. Another good thing with this is that there isn't a crazy amount of competition. There are people, of course, who will be looking to go and get these players the second they are listed because they are high rated. There's so many other players out there looking to find sniping filters where they find the cheapest types of players on the market, or within a certain league or within a certain nationality. So once we start looking at these types of players at that higher end, it gives slightly less competition. If it takes you 1 or 2 seconds to actually buy this deal, it's fine. Whereas some of those cheaper deals, because there is so much competition, there's so many people trying to snipe those players, it's likely that they're going to be going in less than a second. So you don't have to be super quick with this, you just need to be relatively quick. And you will be able to get 1 or 2 of these deals every minute by using a sniping filter. If you use this during peak times or you're on PlayStation, you may be able to get considerably more because there's more live transfers, there's more players playing, and it's likely that there will be more cards on the market. But even on other platforms, you're still likely to go and see quite a few of these because we're targeting 2 players at the exact same time, and even though these players are high rated, they're still packed quite often. The next sniping filter that I've been using is by looking at Silver Team of the Week players. And for a lot of people, they get put off because it is Silver Team of the Week. Not as many people open silver packs to get these Silver Team of the Week players, so it leads to there not being as many listed on the market. And this would be an issue if you was looking at just one specific player, but we can look at the whole Silver Team of the Week market, and there's a good chance that you will be able to find a couple deals every minute or so. With this sniping filter, you don't need to do anything special. You just go over to the transfer market, set the quality to be Silver Team of the Week, and spend some time finding the lowest buy now. Depending on what's active during the time, and yet again the FIFA 22 market, because it does heavily fluctuate on a day-to-day basis, you can see a player going anywhere between around 13,000 coins all the way up to around 16 to 17,000 coins. That will be the lowest buy now. If you find the lowest buy now, yet again, work out that 5% EA tax and then take away coins for the amount of profit that you're looking to make at a minimum per card. As we are dealing with slightly cheaper players compared to the previous sniping filter where we was looking at Edison and Allison, I'm looking to make just a few hundred at a minimum. I will then set the maximum price to be 15 million, hold left on my controller, and then just keep on searching. It does not take long for there to be a silver team of the week player which does get listed, and a lot of the time, because they are silver team of the weeks, that they get listed a lot lower compared to their lowest buy now. But because they are silver players, it also leads to there being a lot less competition. There are times where these players can be listed way below. We're talking thousands of coins below the lowest buy now, and they're up there for a good 10 to 20 seconds before anyone else notices. You no longer need to be quick to snipe these players. You just need to be in the right place at the right time. And if you are putting this within a sniping filter, which is recommended, you will be finding these players all the time. Of course, as silver team of the week players, they do take a bit longer to sell, but as long as they are the cheapest on the market, they will sell. You just keep on relisting and they will go. Another thing that I do with this filter in particular is if I'm trading during peak times, I will get players around 13,000 coins. But if I just save some of these players for off-peak times, I can actually list them a few thousand coins higher. For example, I may buy them for about 13,000 coins, but by holding on for them, I can then list them overnight for about 16,000 coins. And not every single one of them will sell, but if I'm able to sell a couple of them, it makes it worth it. And by the time that I wake up the following morning, I will lower those players' prices down to be back to what they are originally. Still able to make profit because we did get them below market value, but now we're just making slightly more for those that did sell overnight. And as silver team of the week players will not be going away anytime soon, and it's likely that they're never going to get to the point of where they are exactly 10,000 coins. They are at the lowest point because not that many people open silver packs to get these team of the week players. It means that this trading method will likely work for the rest of FIFA 22. And the third and final sniping filter that I use regularly is looking at Uruguay La Liga players. You can set up the sniping filter to be Rare Gold, Uruguay, and La Liga. And there are 3 players that fit within this parameter, but you're likely only going to be getting 2. The 2 main players is Valverde and Jimenez, both of them being about 1,000 coins apart from each other, but both of them will show up within this filter. The third player is Suarez, and Suarez being the rating that he is, it's unlikely that you're going to find him at this price. But with both Valverde and Jimenez, with this sniping filter, you can find the lowest buy now, which is normally Valverde. Valverde is normally the cheapest of the 2 because he is lower rated. So find out what the lowest buy now is for Valverde, work out that 5% EA tax again, and then take away however many coins you want for you to be able to make profit off that card. Normally, I set it to be just around 100 to 200 coins, making a very small amount as my minimum, but we can get these players a lot lower compared to that buy now amount. I will then set the max price to be 15 million and then hold left on my controller to just keep on searching. Of course, because of the price of Valverde, it's likely that for the majority of the times that you search, you will be able to go and find Valverde, but occasionally you will find a Jimenez, which is listed 1 or even 2,000 coins below the lowest buy now. So for example, at the time in which I was going through this sniping filter, Valverde was 3,500 coins, and I set my maximum buy now amount to be 3,200, making a very small amount of profit if I was to get him at 3,200. But there were times in which I was getting him a lot less than 3,000 coins and sometimes less than 2,500. But in the exact same time of trying to find Valverde, there were times where I was able to get Jimenez for anywhere between 2,500 to 3,000 coins. And his lowest buy now at the time was 4,400 coins. So for every single time that I was getting him, I was making over 1,000 coins profit. Now for both of these players, their prices will fluctuate. There are times when SBCs are active which require you to meet certain ratings, and that's when Jimenez's price will increase, being an 84 rated player. And there are times when SBCs aren't active and Jimenez and also Valverde will go down in price. But as long as this cycle keeps on happening where EA releases SBCs to make these players increase, this trading method will always work. This sniping filter will always be reliable. And there may be a point much later within FIFA 22 where Valverde is, say, 1,500 coins, maybe even less. This is likely to happen at some point within the future, but at the exact same time, this does also lead to Jimenez dropping in price. And as long as Valverde doesn't go for his minimum, which is 800 coins on a bid, 850 coins buy now, you will be able to use this. You will be able to use this sniping filter to make profit from both Valverde and also Jimenez. I'm also curious if anyone does use this trading method. Let me know if you are lucky enough to go and get a Suarez. I believe it's still possible for you to get Suarez with his price range, but I just never seen anyone list them at that minimum price amount. So just let me know if you get very lucky. Anyway guys, here are 3 different sniping filters that I use on a regular basis whenever I am looking to snipe on FIFA. If you do have any questions about anything, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going to see ya.